So just the last one, we were watching like instant ramen videos, and I got a little curious, right? And I think my phone heard me or something because this kind of popped up on my recommended, and I don't actually recall this kind of noodles, Indomie. At least I don't know the name. But the picture of the instant noodles that it came in, I've had it before, so that much I know. Apparently, this is some sort of life hack, supposedly. How to make $1 Indomie taste $5. I hope it's not one of those ones where it's like you just add stuff and then the price itself becomes $5. You know what I mean? But let's see. Let us see what it's all about.
I was today years old when I found out that Indomie
Today years old. Nice.
is the most popular instant noodle.
Yeah. There we go. We get these. We actually used to buy these a lot now that I think about it. These would pop up in the Asian marts. But I don't even think these are Asian noodles, right? Well, I don't know. But like, we would buy these by like 20 at a time or so. But I can't believe it's so high on the list. I thought it was Nissan. I thought it was Nissan for the longest time. And then Maruchan. And then I didn't care for what came after that. So I can't believe that one's number one. What the heck? Actually, no. Where's Mama? Where's Mama? Where's our Thai noodles?
Noodle in the world. I always thought it was the Maruchan thing because we had it
Exactly. See?
in our vending machine in high school. The taste to price ratio here is off the roof. We got a couple packs of mee goreng here, and let's test out some of the viral recipes I found online. I'm not gonna give instructions on boiling the noodles because it's kind of insulting. I start in cold water because
Instructions on how to boil water.
it's not like it becomes healthy food if you start in boiling water. It's instant ramen, not bacteria.
True. I mean, after all, the instant ramen, as shown in the last video, they put it in the aluminum wrap and stuff to avoid the whatchamacallits, the dirty dirt, scallion oil.
How's it traditional?
Let me turn it down a little. Actually, it's too high for me. There we go.
On this channel, every single ramen video we make, we have to start with some type of hot oil.
So onions and garlic are ready. I guess it would depend how much they put in. We'll have to see like near
to
the
this
end.
minced scallion and garlic, we're gonna add in the seasoning packet. This is probably the only bad part about Indomie. There's no elegant way to empty these packets.
Nope.
You're definitely gonna get
Nope. Like doing this is gonna get your fingers dirty almost always.
your scissors dirty, and you're probably gonna get your fingers dirty. I can't even handle my own toothpaste. This is just expecting too much. We'll save the crispy shallots, add some rice wine vinegar, and I'll be quiet.
Nice.
Hot oil is gonna.
Isn't this already like this alone is already, let's see, $1 for just like the onions and garlic, right? No, that's about 50 cents. Sauce packet itself would be another 25 cents. Oil. So it's about like $1 already right here.
Activate the aroma of the scallion.
It's like $1.25, probably just $1.
Seasonings. Another advantage is that to the leftover oil,
10 cents.
We'll add an egg, cover with the lid, and put it on low heat. It's gonna be done in 2 to 3 minutes.
And then the noodles, 50 cents. So $1. No, $2.25 is it? No. $2.35 because the egg.
It's kind of overcooked. Smells incredible. Let's give it a taste.
Looks great.
And rate 1 through 10.
Okay, so it's not gonna be those life hacks where it's like it's way more than it should be. That's good, at least for the first one.
The oil not only intensified the flavors of each ingredient, but also prevented the noodles from clumping together. But you know, more fat, more flavor, so go figure. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, same way of more salt, more flavor, which is the thing that I also spoke about last time, where like they were reducing the sodium for like a lot of the instant noodles and stuff, right? And making like different kinds and whatnot. And I was like, one of my suggestions was just add soy sauce. Just add like a packet of soy sauce while you cook it. Yeah, because like since they reduced it, you just add it yourself, right?
For the next recipe, I was, on the internet doing the usual filtering by view count, because more views means better quality. And here's what I found. The secret to virality with Indomie dishes is egg and noodle in a pan. Let me show you. Here's the
Wow, just like the picture, you mean? Because in the picture for Indomie noodles was literally egg and noodle.
most viewed. Beaten egg and noodle in a pan. Egg and noodle in a pan. And raw egg and noodle in pan, egg and noodle in a bowl, and look at these two. It's like reflection of the water, and it guarantees views. This must be the faceless equivalent of the opening mouth YouTube thumb.
Pog, guys. Oh, I can't do it because I don't have face tracking, but you know what I mean.
You'll never catch me copying thumbnails because I'm the most original.
This guy's great.
First, we'll heat up a pan. Do you like it? It's my new non-stick. It's so
Oh, that
clean
looks
and
nice. What the heck? Even spread of heat.
beautiful.
I think I am pansexual.
I gotta use it before my roommate does, because I can't let another man oil it up before I do. Well, saute the garlic and the scallion until fragrant, and then add in the seasonings. Kinda looks like venom. And the noodles to toss around.
I can never toss the noodles without messing up, so I never do that.
Push all the noodles to the side and add in one beaten egg. Just like you, I'm getting some intrusive thoughts right now, but we'll finish the
Intrusive thoughts. I wonder what they're talking about. I got nothing. I must be too innocent, guys.
recipe first. We'll quickly scramble the eggs and mix into the noodles. The dish is done. Forgot the powder seasoning, so we'll top it off along with some scallion. To give it a taste, and ready one.
I don't know. I don't like doing that though. Like adding the seasoning afterwards is just not good. It's kind of like those popcorn powder things that you add on top, where it's like you have the popcorn with butter already, and then there's like with cheese or onion seasoning, and then you like put it on top, but the popcorn's already cold, so it's not gonna melt onto it. That's the feeling I get with the noodles. It doesn't blend.
It's not as good as the first one. You definitely need a fried egg for Indomie, not scrambled. 7 out of 10. Time to act out our intrusive thoughts from earlier. Same steps as before, garlic and the seasoning. And here's what we all wanted to do. We'll drop in the eggs and push the noodles as far to the corner as possible. And then fold it 3 times into an omelet.
Oh, that's actually genius. Oh, I love that. I would eat that. Put that in a tortilla and I'm gonna eat that.
I literally can't believe that worked so well. This new non-stick pan is gonna mark a new era of this channel.
I love the Japanese mayo. That stuff is so good.
Are very tightly wrapped, which is a great indicator of my steady hand. Let's taste it.
Just shoot some drops.
So much better. Noodle omelet is such a genius idea. 9 out of 10. So I heard from TikTok that besides an egg, the best companion to Indomie is fire noodles. Apparently,
like spicy sauce. It's probably just a spicy sauce, right? It's not even the noodles.
when you combine the sauces together, it creates something extraordinary. The 2 type of noodles intertwine.
I mean, also take into the fact that it's double the sodium, maybe even triple, to be honest.
Looks a little wrong, but it all looks the same once you mix into the sauce. Maybe at the end of the video we can count how many times I forgot the crispy shallots.
To be honest, if you want to do this, I recommend putting in both of the noodle instants, not just one, because then it'd be too concentrated into one.
I was expecting to be mind blown, but the fire sauce just overpowers everything. What kind of hack is this? I can't tell.
Yeah, it's honestly just one of those things where it's like, it's a bit strong. It's just stronger, but there's always going to be a flavor that overpowers the other one. just more salty, more sweet. But obviously, only one of them had spice, so the spice is gonna stick out.
Oh, there's Indomie in it, even though I watched myself add it in. 5 out of 10. Okay, this next recipe is also along the line of this combo.
Okay, this one might be better because they're both spicy, so this might work.
Take a look at this video real quick. I'll tell you what I think. As soon as I heard this K-pop music, I just know there's gonna be cheese and red sauce on this ramen.
Cheese? 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 Yes.
What
Yes.
did I tell you?
Yes.
You guys accuse
Yes.
me of putting cheese on ramen on every single one of my videos. What can I do, bro? I gotta give the people what they want. So in this beautiful non-stick pan,
I'm not crazy. Everyone adds cheese. Back in like 2008 when I was doing that, people were like, "You're crazy. Ew, you're gross." And now people do it all the time, or now people show it all the time to be more precise. And it's like, "Oh yeah. It's actually a good thing, guys. It's great."
we'll once
Hate
again
you
put in
guys.
some oil and fry out these mushrooms. I actually washed them this time. As you guys know, I usually don't wash my vegetables, but when I was at the supermarket, I saw this.
Asian supermarkets be like. I was not expecting to
After we
be
saute the
perfect
garlic
timing.
and the green onion a little bit, we'll add in the seasoning packets from both.
Oh, for the mushrooms themselves, that would be so good, actually. Like, legit. Having, like, the seasoned packet, like, hot sauce and just, like, doing the mushrooms. If you added even more mushrooms, I would just eat the mushrooms, to be honest. Which is this sauce. That would be good. Good stuff. Or add rice or something. It doesn't have to be instant noodles.
It's my roommate's milk, so I can only use
Wait,
a little
milk? I'd never added milk to my noodles before.
bit, and we'll fill the rest with the noodle water.
Whee!
Once it comes to a boil, we'll make a little hole, spread cheese all around it, and crack an egg right in the center of the pan. Immediately turn the heat to low, put on the lid, and let it steam for 2 to 3 minutes.
This takes such a long time. I can never do this. Like, I'm just gonna microwave everything as always. So vibrant.
Totally forgot to record it. Half of the pan's already gone. It's cheese and fire noodles. You've seen on this channel for at least 6 times.
I bet you it's really good.
The roll
Like,
of the
almost 10 out of 10, if not 10 out of 10.
Indomie seasoning here is giving it depth of flavors. But overall, trying to taste Indomie with fire noodle sauce is like trying to find the personality flaws of an attractive girl. It's overshadowed by the hotness, so 9 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly.
For this recipe from Sudan, we're gonna use a new flavor, the Migorn hot and spicy. It seems
Hot and spice. Wait, go back again. Instant. Okay, obviously, stir-fry noodles. Alright.
hot and spicy. It seems like the difference is how they switched up aroma oil into chili oil. The first step is to peel a cucumber and cut it into small pieces.
I thought you said small pieces. Let me teach you how to eat this cucumber real quick.
Great. Can I just have a single time where I don't dirty my scissors when I cut open Indomie packages? And the sweet soy sauce of this one is acting kind of reluctant. Clingy, like...
There is actually one way to cut them open without dirtying your scissors. But the problem is, if you were to cut it in this particular way, which is vertical towards the sauce, instead of horizontal to the sauce, what ends up happening is it actually will get stuck in the packet sometimes, and it gets harder to squeeze it out. So it's your choice. Do you want it to come out easier, or do you want to make a slight mess that you have to clean up?
Me in my last relationship. Why did I just do that?
That doesn't do anything. It feels bad.
There's chili powder in here. We'll put in the noodles, mix it all up. Now we're gonna make it more Sudani. That's 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt. I didn't realize
Greek yogurt. This is a bizarre concept to me. Milk and then yogurt.
this is vanilla. My annoying roommate's in charge of all the dairy products here. To make it more savory, I guess, we'll add
I mean, I can't even have dairy products, so I guess that's why it's bizarre to me.
a spoon of mascarpone. Cucumbers in and mix everything together. I'm assuming the logic behind
I
it
say this even though I've had cheese. But you know what? You know what? Sometimes it's worth hurting for.
this is mixing tzatziki sauce into ramen. Okay, I'm gonna take a well-rounded bite of every component.
Bet you it's the 6 out. Bet you it's 6 out of 10.
It's pretty refreshing. You can barely taste the yogurt. It adds a subtle acidity and creaminess to the sauce. And the cucumber adds a nice texture to it. I'm very pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Oh. I guess it's just not something I'd eat.
This recipe is all the way from Saudi. I don't think we've ever cooked any dish from the Middle Eastern region. Definitely gotta expand on our
I think I
cultural
have.
cuisine over here on this channel. We'll first mix in some ice water into the seasoning.
Or not
and
me, but like I think my family friends have.
chill the noodles in the ice water as well to stop it from overcooking. Cold noodles, cold sauce, mix thoroughly, and apparently every
Do you guys not like overcooked noodles? I like overcooked noodles. It's pretty good. Like they'll be super hot, right? And while they're overcooked and still like drying off and like the heat's coming off of them, you pour like the sauce on them afterwards, and then the sauce still sticks. Is that just me?
Everybody in Saudi agrees that the zest of a lemon and the juice is gonna take an Indomie to the next level. I have never seen lemon in instant noodle
I've never seen the outside of a lemon used like this.
before. This is gonna be pretty interesting. Let's give it a taste and rate 1 through 10. It's even more refreshing than the last one, but I feel like at this point it tastes more like a salad than noodles, and I didn't expect lemon to be so overpowering. I can barely taste the seasoning now. Definitely interesting to see other countries' perspective on Indomie. I wonder why this brand has such an international appeal. So let's look into it a little bit. Indomie was first launched by Indofood, the largest manufacturer in
Huh. I don't recognize most of these. Well, I recognize Lay's and the noodles. What else do I recognize? The Pepsi. That's it.
guessed it, Indonesia. Pretty creative with the naming. The original flavor was chicken back in the 1960s.
I feel like everyone's instant noodle first flavor would be chicken. Like that's just the go-to.
instant ramen craze in Japan quickly influenced the rest of the world. The turning point of this company, though, came later in 1982. When they launched the Migorin flavor, it almost immediately took over the domestic market and secured its place as the most popular instant noodle flavor in the world, topping the sales chart in America, Australia, and especially Nigeria. It's so prominent in Nigerian culture, you can see it out here in the streets, restaurants, and everybody's homes. The only other piece of Nigerian culture that I'm familiar with is Olajide Olatunji. All this was made
Who?
possible by one Indonesian lady named Nunuk Nurani, a food science major who joined Indofood right after graduation. She devised the genius flavor combinations that gave the Migorin flavor the unmatched complexity. I think many of us tasting it for the first time was surprised how everything is just right. Nunuk is like the Robert Woodruff of Indofood, transforming a food production into an international corporation, just like what I'm gonna do to the Future Canoe channel. Great demonstration on how one's passion for food can change the world. If you made it this far in the video, hope you're inspired at some level. You can turn that into action by getting your ass up the couch and commit yourself to truly
But I'm
learning a new
standing.
skill, or maybe just watch another one of my videos. Alright.
But I'm standing. I will say I never. Okay, noodles for me are not that special. Like I eat them all the time, like the instant noodles. But I never expected like such an in-depth complexity to the noodles and everything. It gives me a whole new profound respect for it and the people that like add extra stuff to already like masterfully done noodle packs. But I mean, everyone has their own like preferred taste, right? So of course they're gonna add a little extra. So I find it interesting. It's like base seasoning where like adding stuff is like almost a necessary step for everyone. It's like, what can we do to make a good base that people will use as their primary cooking ingredient? That's how I see the instant noodles, to be honest. So yeah, that was actually really interesting. I like that so very much. Like, thank you, future Canoe. Remember, if you want to watch more like cooking videos and stuff, be sure to follow Future Canoe. If you want to see me react to more of these food videos stuff, be sure to recommend it down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Yeah, hit the stop recording button.